A little bit scared. I think they think it's feeding time. So the sun has come out. Woo! We can do some filming. Yeah. Some great views again. So we'll look around, shall we? We just went through past a field, and all these cows thought that I was feeding them. They all just came running over. I've got some raw footage of it. I didn't have my gimbal out, so it's not great, but I had to film it because I was a little bit scared, but then also pretty cool. So I set off this morning about 6 o'clock. It was still dark, and it was absolutely letting it down. Spent all night in the B&B drying my kit out, and then within 2 minutes I was drenched again, but it's not too bad because the sun's out now, so I'll dry off pretty quick. Feet are letting me down again this morning. I didn't know how bad they were until I started walking. I've managed to pick up another blister. Oh, it's never ending. It's a massive psychological game, this, because you just want to get it done, you know, but then it kind of sucks the enjoyment out of it just that little bit, because you just want to have fun and look at the views, but then at the same time you're worried about your feet, you're worried about stones getting in there, if the tape's holding up. It's quite hard to get your mind off it. But on the bright side, the sun's out and I'm filming, and that makes me very, very happy. Kind of makes me feel like there's someone here with me. It's quite a nice feeling. Can get quite lonely sometimes, I guess. Makes you talk to animals a lot more. I haven't seen anyone yet this morning, but I'm going to try and take some footage this morning. Very happy. A hill again. Seems to want to take me up on every single hill. And I guess that's the beauty of staying out of civilization. yesterday, I mean, it was really, really tough. Not only because of the miles, but it was a very, very hilly part of this trail. It was just constantly up and down, up and down. It never kept you on top of a hill. It took you down, a little bit down at the bottom, and then straight back up. That was probably the hardest part. Today, I think I'm about 5-6 miles into this one. There's been hills. They haven't been too bad. The hardest part so far will probably be going through these sections of woods. This one's not too bad, but because of the amount of rain that we've had, it's just a muddy mess. So you're having to like walk along the sides through brambles like that just to get past huge muddy puddles. And because now I've opted for the trainers, you don't really want to be going through all that. You want to try and keep your feet as dry as possible. These woods here aren't too bad. There's not many people out today, probably because of the weather we've had. So I'm not sure what I want to do today. I mean, I wanted to exceed the 20 miles just to get this over and done with. Not in a bad way, but because I left it quite late in my holiday that I've taken, it means I won't finish until Saturday, possibly Sunday, and back to work Monday. So I need a little bit of time to rest, air my feet out. So really I was looking at 20 miles a day to do that. Yesterday I did 24. I'll be happy if I did a little bit more than yesterday, at least maybe more than 20 today, just to finish that little bit earlier. I think, like I said last night, I don't really want to be getting to Saturday and then having to do 20 miles and then getting the train from Bath back to Bristol, because I'm just going to fall asleep on the train or something. End up, I don't know where, probably Wales. So yeah, I'm going to try and do as much as I can today. My feet, even though they're blistered up, they're holding out. I've got a lot of tape on my feet. I am running low on tape already, so hopefully I'll go past the shop soon. My legs are starting to feel it a little bit. I mean, it's near enough a marathon a day walking. And now that I'm filming again, there's going to be a lot of back and forth as well, which doesn't really count on here, but trust me, there's a lot of back and forth. Alright, let's keep going then. vineyard. Yeah, and there's little grapes on them. I'm not going to take one though, I might get shot. Look at that. Little grapes. Different colours. Last time I went through a vineyard, I was cycling the Moselle River with my dad. It was like near the top of a hill. It must have been in the 30s. I remember it because I remember seeing lizards everywhere. This is in Germany and I was like, what? I think you see lizards in like Italy or, you know. The good thing about seeing a place like this is having OCD and having everything in perfect lines and perfect spaces apart. You look down it, oh, amazing. Seeing a few of these style gate type things, and when you've got a bag on, shit like that happens. You get caught. You have to do like a bit of a jump. Probably need both of my hands for this next one. Oh, another day done. So managed to do about 25 miles today. A lot more than I expected. I wanted to do the minimum of 20. I just pushed myself for that extra 5 miles. At the top of this hill there was a monument, absolutely beautiful, and that was straight up a hill like that, and I just thought, oh, I should have just camped out. But the last 5 miles were very, very difficult. My legs are really sore now. I really wanted to wild camp this whole trip. I should have done a bit more research into it because it's not easy to wild camp, because these little parts when you do these miles and you get to a certain part where you think, right, this is where I'm thinking about wild camping. It's always in a really, really difficult place, or you're really near to a town or something like that, and if you go before that, it's you just think, oh, I just want to push myself a little bit more, and then you push yourself past a village and you're not far from the next village. So it's really, really, really difficult, especially when you literally just want to power through and get these miles in, because I'm not camping out and I'm carrying all this weight that I don't really need, like the sleeping bag, the tent, sleeping mat. So I need to get some of the food down, try and get some of that weight off. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet tomorrow. I think it all depends how many miles I want to do. I've got 30 miles left to do in 2 days. So I probably will do the 16 by 1 o'clock, and I probably will push myself a little bit further. I didn't really want to do too many miles on the last day, that's why I've been pushing myself the past couple of days just to ease off my Saturday, because I need time to recover before I go back to work on Monday. I don't want to be like Bambi and I won't be able to do my job. So I want to get to Bath in good time, and then get the train from Bath back to Bristol, and feel relatively good, and I'll have like a day and a half then to recover. Some of the hills on this Cotswold Way trail are literally like that, and you're having to use your pole and just push yourself up, and it's really difficult, a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I would like to do this again in the future, take 2 weeks off from work and literally do like 10 miles a day or something like that, nice and easy, plenty of time to film, plenty of time to look for somewhere to camp. But because I had to take those 2 days off, or 3 days off, for my feet, very, very pushed for time, so I've just been pushing myself. The weather hasn't been great, so I haven't been able to film a lot of these things, but I did try and take pictures when I could. I did have good weather this morning, which was really, really good. Managed to get the gimbal out then and do a little bit of filming, but there's nothing you can do about the weather, and plus I just wanted to get my head down and get these miles done. I want to do like a little quick talk about the food situation, because I don't know if you know, but I am vegetarian. I don't eat meat, I don't eat fish, so the miles I'm doing, the weight I'm carrying, I think I'm burning like 600 calories an hour or something like that. So you really, really need to get the calories in. It's really difficult when you're vegetarian. I mean, what I've got down to is couscous. olives, olive oil, and then for lunch I'll have like a pita bread and chocolate spread and peanut butter, and then for dessert I'll have like chocolate covered peanuts. Doing loads and loads and loads of research, trying to figure out what's best for vegetarians to get the calories up. But a lot of the times you actually like prepping your meals and cooking it at the time. And what I was looking for is something that you can have sort of ready-made and prepped, that all you need to do then is add some hot water and then you're eating, you're good, and you can have it in your bag for like a week. I did try the ready meal packets, but it was super expensive. I think it works out with those packs, works out to £5 per 500 calories, and that's expensive. So with my couscous, I have this massive 1.5 litre tub of couscous, and it costs like £6. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for tonight. I just need to rest my legs, massage them, do some stretches, drink plenty of fluid, eat as much food as I can, try and get that weight down, and then I'm going to set up again tomorrow morning about 6 o'clock. Hopefully the weather's better. I did dry my clothes in the hotel yesterday, and I left the hotel 6 o'clock in the morning, and literally one step out the door, it was shower, and I was drenched within minutes, so I was gutted. So hopefully we'll have better weather tomorrow. I'll try and do more filming, I'll try and say hi to you in the morning, but until then I'm going to get about 10 hours sleep tonight, and I'm so excited about it. So yeah, see you tomorrow.